Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin back again with some more Madden 22 franchise content, and we're back with the Detroit Lions going up against the Chicago Bears. And funny enough, this is the exact same person that I played in yesterday's video. The guy who's the Texans, who I was playing against with the Bills. And we're playing these games literally back to back. We just so happen to be matched up in this league too. So, hey, we figured I might as well just play both games at once. So, let's just go ahead and see. And it's funny. He has what's like identical records. That's the even funnier part. So I'm gonna praise Jared Goff because I want him to 300 passing yards. I need him to level up as much as possible. Simply because he's not like this awesome superstar quarterback. Like he's an okay quarterback. Like he's just simply okay. And we need beastly. So we're gonna do what we can to get that out of him. I think I'm gonna upgrade Bobby. No, who sits in the middle spot? I'm pretty sure it's Bobby. So I'm gonna upgrade him. Bobby Price. All right, upgrade players. Javin White, you already know the deal. Speed rusher. That's your job. That's your job, homeboy. Bobby Price. I'm gonna do run support. Because the main thing like I want for him. So if I probably should have checked my depth chart again just to remember where he's at, but I'm pretty sure I have him in the sub linebacker spot. So like I need him to have lurker. And you need to upgrade run support in order to get that. So we're guessing, but I'm pretty sure that's where he is. If not, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Because he did get some cool stuff. For Tracy Walker, I'm going to put hybrid on you. A little bit of hybrid on you. Anyone else good? You, sir. Run stopper. So I got to assume that he's going to play pretty much exactly the same, right? But he's the Bears. Who's the Bears quarterback? It's someone really good, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to take a peek at his team real quick. Because I don't even really know who's on the Bears. Because I don't really watch a lot of Bears games. Plus, he could have made trades for all I know. So let's go ahead and just take a quick little peek at his team. And then we'll go ahead and search. So Bears. Marcus Mariota. So that is not what I was expecting. But he will be doing exactly what he was doing in this game, which is sprinting out of pocket. So I got to be mindful of that. He also has two beastly wide receivers. So no man. Well, I could probably... Nah, I shouldn't risk it. Those dudes are just way too fast, and they're going to break my guys off every time. Slow corners. Slow... Well, other than Jonathan Abram. I don't know how he's 79 overall. That seems weird. But okay. So his offense is stacked. Defense, not so much. So we're gonna play it safe. Like, he was doing pretty good in the beginning of the last game, so I ain't gonna write him off and say he sucks. Dude was putting up some pretty good defense and doing decent on offense. He just couldn't punch it into the end zone. That was the only thing that was stopping him. My red zone defense was pulling through. So if we can do that some more, like with the offense that he has, it's not going to be possible to stop him every time. To stop him from getting into the red zone. But once I do limit his space, where he isn't able to take as much advantage of his receiver's speed, and he has to focus entirely on reads. I think that's where I make some pretty good plays. At least that's how I'm picturing it. I'm picturing the same thing we did last time. So I'll shut up. Let's go ahead and get into the game.
Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Montgomery running right, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Chicago. A first down throw for Mariota, escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now Mariota. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Mariota. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Quick toss by Goff is complete, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
We're good.
On 1st down, it's gone. He'll rifle this one deep right side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Deep ball for Goodwin. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to.
Touchdown, Detroit! DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
1st down, Mariota. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jimmy Graham, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
That catch good for only a couple. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the 38, Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Flush to his right. And here he's got Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mariota. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get it.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Mariota. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Under pressure, they got him again. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Khalif Raymond, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Goff. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
And a fresh start for DeAndre Swift and his teammates with this brand new coaching staff. And they believe he can be a 3-down back. They want to get him in space against linebackers. 46 catches his rookie year. They expect that number to get into the 60s.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On play action, Mariota runs over him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Mariota on first down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Santos with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Goff. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up the...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
3rd and long. It's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 36.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the option to give to Swift here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On now is Seibert for the Lion field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Mariota flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jakeem Grant. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Past midfield. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Swift. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Throwing now, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Now it's gone. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Oh, no, he lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Robinson. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mariota. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Lions, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, well, we got ourselves another win, and we beat this guy twice. Had I have to play him a third time for some random reason, I think it would have been an even closer game. That dude's good, and he was getting better as time was going on. And he just started dotting up towards the end of that game. But, hey, man, we came through and got the dub anyways. You feel me? Jared Goff didn't necessarily hit the target that he wanted. But you got a dub, bro. Just chill out. Yeah, bro. Just chill out. We got a dub. Just relax. It's okay. It's fine, bro. We're 4-0, and that's what matters more than anything. We're leading the division. There's like no one even coming close. So yeah, man. We're doing big things. We gotta love it. So if you've been enjoying the series so far, like the videos. In fact, don't just like it, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Madden videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.